Hello Plush friends. This time I'm gonna get straight to the video and show you guys the process of how I achieve my blow dried look without using any heat at all. You already know my hair is already in sections because I usually wash my hair in sections. It makes it easier for me to do the rest of the process. So I did create the sections while deep conditioning. And for this process, this is the first step in stretching my hair, and to really see the full results, you guys, you should pay attention to the end of the video. So first I will unravel the twists and lightly separate them, and then I will apply my leave-in conditioner. So this is my moisturizing step. I will apply my leave-in conditioner in each section, really work it in and make sure that it gets into my hair strands. I will be detangling while applying the leave-in conditioner because it helps work in the product even better. So leave-in conditioner first, and after that I will seal in with an oil. This is a new oil that I'm trying. Really, I'm not gonna speak much about it. So I will seal with an oil and again work it in as much as I can. Then I will comb my hair again using my wide tooth comb, and I will go in with my detangling brush. That way the products are really smoothed into my hair strands. And also the detangling process is to make sure these twists that I'm about to do are really smooth and detangled. So as you can see, I'm trying to carefully grab the twist and make it as tight and smooth as I can. I will braid it down, and wherever I will feel like I need to detangle again, I will go in with a comb and detangle and repeat the process to the end of the twist. The important thing to consider when doing your twist is that your twist is smooth and tight and detangled, that there aren't any knots left. So I went ahead and repeat that same exact process to the rest of the section. Basically, this is the step where you moisturize your hair, and you already know after moisturizing, making sure that you worked in the products, you have to seal it with an oil of your choice, of course, and really make sure that all the products are worked in. The additional thing is that make sure that this section is absolutely thoroughly detangled and that you really braid it tight in the twist. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. You OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot. For some reason, I always break into this random dances while I'm doing my hair. Anyways, I am finally done with the rest of the hair, with the rest of the sections, and I basically just put it up in a style and go about my day. I don't go any farther after this step. So day one, I will simply just wash, moisturize my hair, put it in a bun, and then of course you would add on a little cute pair of earrings and a lipstick, and you can go about your day. Now on to the next day, the next step. This is the killer right here, the threading method. Can you guys see the difference, this side and the other side? I went ahead and did half of my head off camera, but of course I will be showing you guys how to do this. So you will need yarn, a wide tooth comb, your detangling brush, and a fine tooth comb. I'm gonna take a section of hair, unravel the twist that we did from before. This is the next day, so my hair was about 90% dry, and it is absolutely tangle free since I did detangle it thoroughly the previous day. So I'm gonna separate the bottom so that when I pass through the comb, it doesn't really get stuck in there. But before you go on with the process, you need to cut a piece of yarn and put it aside. Eyeball it and cut a piece of yarn depending on the length of your hair, and just put the piece aside. Then go ahead and pass your wide tooth comb throughout your hair to simply just take out this is the stretching process, so I wouldn't really call this process the detangling process because you did pass the comb through and a brush the day before. However, you will comb your hair and brush it farther simply to smoothen it. This process requires your hair to be really smooth, so you will be passing your comb and your detangling brush, and what you're going to notice is I don't really make sure or pay attention if my detangling brush goes all the way through. I simply want to smoothen the part that I'm going to braid first, and I will go on combing and passing the detangler as I go. So after you're done with brushing your hair, you would want to hold the roots of your hair as tight as you can. I'm trying to smooth it out with my hands, and I did get a closer angle for you guys to see this. So the first thing is you take the end of your thread, try to hold it down with your thumb and put it around, like wrap it around your hair a couple times until you make sure that your roots are really smooth and tight. Not very tight that your scalp is hurting, but tight enough that your hair is smooth at the bottom. Open up. Open up. Open you up like a pump. After you have secured your roots, just start wrapping the thread downwards. So you should be sliding your hand as you wrap. So slide your hand slowly downwards as you wrap your hair downwards. And whenever you will feel there is a challenge, there will come a point when I feel like there's a challenge and my hair is not really smooth. At whatever point that I will feel that, I will first take my wide tooth comb, go in and try to smoothen my hair further. And then after that, I will pass my detangling brush. And like I said, I'm not really focusing on getting the detangling brush all the way through, just smoothing it so that I can braid farther down. I will do this as I go throughout my braid. Engaging is on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. You OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. Doing the threading method, smoothing your hair as you go is absolutely key to achieving the best results. So you should really be brushing your hair as you move down the braids and not really just brush it once and then straight up braid it to the bottom. It doesn't give you the same results. When I get to the ends, I use the rat tail comb so that it can make the ends smoother. And after that, I will go ahead and wrap the thread around, making sure that I wrap to the absolute end of my hair. So this is the part that gets a little tricky. People really don't know what to do when they get to the end of the braid. All you have to do is make a knot, tie a knot at the end of the braid. But like I said, make sure that you go to the absolute end and not tie it at a place where you will be tying your hair. So at the end of it, tie a knot and make sure that it is tight. I hope you guys know how to tie knots. If you don't, I hope this video explained the process. And that's it. That's all you will do when you get to the end of a braid. Trim off the excess thread and voila. Braid number 2 for you guys. You will probably get the hang of it when you see it one more time. The only thing that I did differently, I want to show you that you can tie a knot at the end of one thread. This will help when you wrap around the thread at the roots of your hair. It will help with the thread not really sliding out, because that is a challenge if you don't really know how to tighten it at the roots. So same exact process, repeat everything. Make sure that you pass through with the comb, then pass through with the brush to smoothen the hair. First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging is on my agenda. Request my chariot. This is what I was talking about. When you have to place the thread at the roots of your hair, just place the side with the knot. So when you wrap it around, it will not slide and you get your roots as tight as you can without having to worry about the thread sliding on and off, So yeah, wrap it around a couple times. Make sure that it is tight, but not stressing on your scalp. And then go and repeat the exact same process.
Smoking up, make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up, come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotions waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up.
Are you guys seeing the difference? Like, shrinkage is real. This method is so effective in stretching your hair, and the fact that it doesn't include heat is the reason I love it so much, and this is why I wanted to share it with you. And that was all day too. I did stay with this style for 3 days to just make sure that my hair is completely dry when I take it out. However, I went about with my schedule. Of course, I did tie it back and it looks very presentable. You don't have to worry about looking rough or anything. Embrace yourself at this point. It's easy take out. You just pull out the knot. It should slide through if you really tie the knot at the end of your hair. If you tied your hair with the knot, then it's gonna be a problem at this point. So yeah, slide the knot through and then simply just take out the thread. It's very easy take down. I will not spend any time in it. And then I will pass through the comb and the detangling brush to just loosen up the hair really, because my hair was smooth at this point.
Take that high road and hop in.
Most of the time that I will stretch my hair using this method, I will do a trim, because one, I don't really stretch my hair that much, but two, my hair was due for a trim. I did trim it in January, but I wasn't very satisfied, so I'm gonna do a quick trim. There's already a video on how I trim my hair, so I won't really get into it. I just want to rush it and show you guys my results.
Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up, come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. You OPN, hit you on BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda.
We are finally here. This is the end of the process. So I did put my hair in like big sections simply because I was stringing my hair and I didn't want it to like disturb me, so I put it away in these bigger sections. As you can see, my hair is stretched. My hair is like the comb goes through very easy. It is a very effective stretch method. It doesn't require you to use any heat. My results are bomb. My hair is stretched and no heat damage at all. So you know it's a win-win situation. Let me know down the comment section if you guys have ever tried this method or you are to try this method. And please like and share and subscribe this video.